Welcome. Today we take one new chapter, which is determinant and matrix, and this is part 1 of that chapter about determinant and matrix, basic ideas of definition and their properties. I think it is known to all of you. If you don't have any idea, then you go through my video determinant and matrix for class 12 plus 2 level given in that series, or you can consult any standard book for basic ideas, definitions and properties. Very few of them I discuss. Suppose delta Aij is a determinant. It is of the type A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. All the elements of the determinant are given here, and in that elements they have a subscript, and each of them, suppose this one A21, it is not meaningless. It belongs to second row and first column. Second row and first column. This is first row, this is second row, this is third row, and this is first column, and so on. So its name, actually they are defined by in which row and in which column it belongs. So minor of any element, say A Ij. Ij is general element of that determinant. Its minor is actually equal to, by deleting ith row and jth column from the determinant, you get a smaller order determinant, and that is minor of that. For example, say M23, minor of the element 23, minor of the element 23, this can be obtained by eliminating second row and third column, second row and third column. Then elements left A31 and A32. That determinant is the minor of this element A23. Similarly for all other. Okay, next one is cofactor. Cofactor of, suppose of this element, it is actually equal to almost that with a proper sign. What is that? The cofactor of A23, it is equal to minus 1 to the power number of rows and number of plus number of columns it belongs. 2 plus 3, number of row 2, number of column 3. This minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3 into M23. This is cofactor of the element A23. Next thing I simply mention, for any system of linear equations, by using Cramer rule, can be solved. There are so many ways to find the solution. This is one of them. Suppose A 11x, A12y, A13z is equal to say C11, C1 A21x plus A22y plus A23z is equal to C2. A31x is equal to C3. This is a system of linear homogeneous equation, three equation and three unknown. This is by using Cramer rule A. Using Cramer rule, x is equal to delta 1 by delta, y is equal to delta 2 by delta, z is equal to delta 3 by delta, where delta is in all denominators, delta is equal to the coefficient determinant in left hand side, the coefficient of x, y and z, that is it is a11, a12, a13, a31. This is determinant delta, and delta 1, it is actually can be obtained from delta by replacing first column, that is x, coefficient of x column, replacing this by right hand constants, that is C1, C2, C3, and A12, A22, A32, A13, A23, and A33. This is delta 1. Similarly, delta 2, it can be obtained from delta by replacing y column, means that by C1, C2, C3, means it is equal to A11, this column intact, C1, C2, C3, and this column intact. Similarly, for Z, by obtaining these four determinants, X, Y, Z can be obtained very easily. This method fails if delta is equal to 0. In all other cases, we can solve the system of equations by using Cramer rule. Okay. Before going to this video, please you consult any standard book or my videos for class 12 level. Now I solve few problems of IIT main advanced and different state level joint entrance examination. Only for determinant. After solving few determinant problems, then I discuss few properties of matrix and then discuss so many problems. Number 1, if PQR are in AP and XYZ are in GP, then value of PQR 468 log x, log y, log z. Is value of this is number one option, first option, x, y, z plus pqr 0, 18 and x, y into z. We are given that PQR they are in AP and XYZ are in GP. Let us take Q is equal to P plus D and R is equal to Q plus D, that is P plus 2D. Then PQR they are in AP. And given that XYZ are in GP, so let us take Y is equal to X into capital R and Z is equal to X into capital R square. I cannot use here small r because R is given there. So now this determinant become P. Q means P plus D, R means P plus 2D, 4, 6, 8, log x, log y means log x plus log r. Log z means log x plus 2 log r. Now operating R2 minus R1, R2 minus R1 and R3 minus R2. It means R2 minus R1 means each element of R2 to be subtracted from each corresponding element of R1. So this become first row intact P4 log x and second row minus first row, this minus that D2, this is log R. And R3 minus R2 means this minus that, this minus this minus that. So we get this minus that means it is equal to again D, this minus that is 2 and this minus that is log R. So now we see here that two rows R2 and R3 are identical, same. Therefore, value of the determinant is equal to 0. So option B is correct. So our next problem. If AX A plus 1 x 2a, then bx bx and 2b 1 1 1, if this is equal to, if that determinant is equal to ax square plus b into x plus c, if this is value of that, then find the value of A minus B plus C. Options are minus 3B, 3 into A minus B, 2 into A minus B, and only A plus B. So given that value of this determinant is ax square plus bx plus c, so it's a formula almost, the identity. So if we put x is equal to minus 1 in determinant, and here we will get x is equal to minus 1, it is minus b, it is plus a, it is c. So I can get value of a minus b plus c by putting x is equal to minus 1 over this determinant. So we get a minus b plus c is equal to minus, we have to put x is equal to minus 1, minus a plus 1 2a. It is equal to minus b 2b, and 1 1 1. Now by operating R2 minus R1 and R3 minus R1, R3 minus R1, we get this is equal to, first row is intact, minus a minus b 1, this is minus a cancels, so minus 1, this is 0, this is 0, and this become R3 minus R1, this row minus that row. Oh, this row minus that row. Take it. Minus that. Okay. Okay. This minus that means 3a, 3b, and 0. Now see that in that determinant, third column is 1 0 0. So try to expand this determinant through this column. So it is equal to 1 into the determinant by deleting first row and third column, minus 1 0, 3a and 3b, so that it is equal to minus 3b minus 0. So it is minus 3b. So value of a minus b plus c is equal to minus 3b. So this option is correct. Our next problem. The next problem is if fx is equal to x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. If this is equal to fx, find limiting value of, when x tends to 2, fx by x minus 2. Options are there, and option is 2, 3, 0, and 1. So for that purpose, we have to find the value of fx by operating R2 minus R1, R2 minus R1 and R3 minus R2, we will get, here we see R1 is intact, x plus 1, 3 and 6. This minus that is 1, this is 1, this is 1. This minus that is 1, 1 and 2. This minus that. Okay. Then now operate. Try to make this and that 0. This and that 0. So for that purpose, you operate C2 minus C1 and C3 minus C1. So first column will be intact. So x plus 1, 1, 1. Now C2 minus C1, C2 minus C1. So it is equal to 3 minus x minus 1. So that 2 minus x. This minus that 0, again 0. And this is C3 minus C1, this minus that. It is equal to this minus that means 5 minus x, 0, and it is 1. Now, expanding about that, we get this is equal to this. This belongs to second row and first column. So, it is in fact minus of 1 into cofactor is minus, its cofactor is minus to the power 2 plus 1, 3, that is why it is negative, into a determinant, and that determinant is 0, 0, oh sorry, that determinant is 2 minus x, 5 minus x, 0 and 1. So it is equal to minus of 2 minus x. So that we have to find limit x tending to 2 fx by x minus 2. Fx is our value of fx is this. It is simply x minus 2 by fx is x minus 2 by x minus 2 is equal to 1. So our limiting value is 1 and option fourth option is our correct option. Next problem. If determinant a minus b, ax minus by minus b, c, cy minus bx, ay, bx, 1 plus xy into a plus b. If this is 0, then a, b, c are in either AP or GP or HP or none of these. None of these. So let us try to make few elements 0. To make it 0, multiply row 1 with x and row 2 with y and then subtract with it. That is operating, this is symbol for operating R3 minus x times R1 and plus y times R2. Y times R2 means minus b, y subtract 0. Okay. So here you see only R3 will be changed and all other rows are unchanged. So R1, R2 they are unchanged. So this become, or this gives a minus b ay minus b c bx, and this become this minus x times that is ax will be cancelled, and this minus y times this, that is plus by, this becomes 0. Similarly, cy multiply this with y, R2 with y and subtract, means cy will be cancelled, and x times R1 it is minus bx will be cancelled, this is 0, and this one when we multiply R1 by x and subtract axy becomes 0, and when you multiply this by y and subtract, so bxy, so only thing left is 1. Now in the reduced determinant, one element only, in third row only one element is non-zero, others are 0. So now try to expand about this row. In third row it is 1 and it's 1 multiplied by its cofactor. Now it belongs to third row and third column. So minus 1 to the power 3 plus 3 is 6, that is plus. So 1 into the determinant is a minus b and c. That's all. So that it is equal to ac minus b square. Oh, this is equal to 0, it is given. So this is equal to 0 gives this is equal to 0 gives this is equal to 0. So AC is equal to B square. Then A, B, C are in GP. So GP is the correct answer. Okay. Now today is up to this. If you feel that this is helpful for you, so please share it, like it, and subscribe it if not yet already subscribed. Thank you.